Hey everybody, it's time again for another lending update. And the reason I do these lending updates is because lending options are always changing and they change in response to economic and political conditions. Because what we don't understand a lot of the time is that banks and lending institutions, they make decisions on what products they want to offer and what the stipulations are for those products based on their own risk investment. So every time a lending institution is giving you a loan, whether it be for a house or a business or a car, they're making a decision to invest in you and whatever it is you're purchasing or creating with the money. So, for example, with a business loan of some type, if you have a great idea and proven experience and a decent credit score, you can get a business loan. When it comes to purchasing real estate, the real estate investment is you and the property. So they make changes based on their willingness to take a risk. And that's why lending requirements change frequently because each lending institution has to look at what do they already have out there in the world that they're invested in, and can they take a chance? And if they are going to take a chance on whatever purchase you're making, does it fit into what they already have going on? So with that in mind, here is a more recent lending update as we move forward with dealing with the pandemic and, of course, quarantine. So there is at least one, possibly two lenders. I know one for sure that I spoke with today. There's a second one that I heard about, but I haven't confirmed, that are currently approving 203K mortgages for single and multifamily. So what does that mean? Well, if you're not familiar with 203K, these mortgages are federally insured like FHA. And so you have that backing, that extra security and support. But the 203K gives you a portion of money to do repairs and a portion of money to actually purchase the property. So they're going to approve you for a maximum amount, like they normally would for any mortgage. And then within that, what we do is, as your agent, I help you out with getting a contractor to the property. The contractor will then say, this particular property needs, say, $10,000 of work, and here's an invoice and an estimate for what you can expect. We then take that to the seller and we say, okay, this is how much my client can be approved for at this time. This is how much they're going to use to repair the property. So the remaining balance is all that we're going to offer for the purchase. Now, we also could negotiate. Let's say, for example, you get approved for $200,000. Okay, the property needs $20,000 in work. Does that mean that you have to pay $180,000 for the property itself? No, absolutely not. Anytime you get approved for a mortgage, no matter what type it is, there's always a maximum amount of approval, and then you can set inside of that maximum what you want to do. So maybe we look at other properties like the one you're interested in, and we discover maybe the value is more $160,000. Okay, so we're going to offer $160,000, but we're going to ask for $180,000 from the bank. So that way you got $20K for the repairs per the invoice from the contractor. You pay for the property, you renovate it, and now you have this beautiful home and property in great condition. That's what a 203K mortgage allows. So it gives you the best of FHA security. It allows you to buy a property that's not in optimum condition, but it gives you the chance to get it into optimum condition very quickly from the beginning. What's great about it is that a lot of the time you would have had to, before 203K existed, you would have had to go for a straight up renovation loan. And those typically have higher down payments. So by doing a 203K, you can get that lower down payment option, which is great, especially for first time home buyers. So this is one of the newest updates. Credit requirements are still kind of where they have been for the last, month or two. They're still looking for a good solid 640 or higher. Don't freak out if you're less than that. Let's talk to a lending institution, see what they have available, because as I said, it changes all the time. Prior to the pandemic, when we're not in a recession of any type, usually 600 is good enough to get a good interest rate and to get approved, but we are still dealing with an economic recession. We are still dealing with some hesitant lending institutions, and so they still are asking for that 640 or higher, but there may be some wiggle room around that. Now, some of you may say, well, I'm definitely not at the 640 range. I need some work. Well, I also offer free credit consultations. So once again, this is always doable. And don't even think about even if you're 100 points away, okay? it's not going to take as long as you think to get credit ready. If you're interested, besides credit, if you just want to know what are the steps, what information do I need to know to be prepared as a homeowner, I have a workbook available now. So all you have to do is text your email address. If you have my personal cell phone number, just text it there and I'll email it to you. It's a home ownership and investors workbook to give you like a guide, an easy, simple to understand guide to follow. If you don't have my direct cell phone number, you can text your email address to 535 4535. Okay, 535 4535. Or you can also text your email address to 337-366-0553. That's another option, 337-366-0553. Both of those numbers are business lines for me, and so I know for sure when I get something there, it's definitely business related. You can also email me directly for the workbook, for the home ownership and investors workbook. You can email me at jessica@revolutionrealestate.org, jessica@revolutionrealestate.org. Or what you could do also is just direct message me wherever it is that you're listening to this video, watching this video right now. Just send me a message and say, this is my email address, please send me the workbook. So I created it because it really just simplifies the entire process. And as always, when you're looking for some of the best investment deals or even just home ownership deals, always stay tuned to my Instagram, my Facebook page. My Facebook page is Revolution Real Estate LLC. My Instagram is Word of a Rebel. You can also check me out, as I mentioned, on YouTube, but the Instagram and the Facebook most often will have those hot buys, those quick buys that are really, really the best to get because they're going to save you money and possibly make you money. So that's where you can find that information. So definitely follow my pages, Word of a Rebel, and on Instagram, and Revolution Real Estate LLC on Facebook, and you'll get regular posts about the best deals. So that's, there's always information out there. I'm always updating lending options. I'm always updating the best properties. I give market trend information for Lafayette and New Orleans. I keep you updated on what's available, what programs are out there to help you. So stay tuned, stay in touch, and once again, send me your email addresses if you want that workbook sent to you. And if you're interested in going for that 203K mortgage, hit me up. I'll put you in touch with a lender who's ready to assist you. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.